Hi, I'm Charles. I've been clean from health insurance for 1,153 days. Recently, the New York Times published an article entitled "The Moral Compass of America's Doctors," in which they outlined a concept of moral injury. If you're not familiar, moral injury is transgressions against someone's deeply held values and ethics, and it's standing at the heart of why physicians in America are experiencing burnout. Physicians have the ethos of put patient above all else, and that stands currently at odds with our healthcare system, which is hyper-focused on generating more billing opportunities and revenue. I remember the first time that I experienced moral injury. The time was 11:45, and I had a 12 o'clock meeting with the practice executives, or as I affectionately called them, the suits. The meeting was titled something along the lines of, how can we enhance your productivity, or how can we streamline your efficiency, which basically boiled down to, how can we get you to see 25 patients today because yesterday you only saw 24. I still had two patients to see before my mandatory noon meeting. I remember rushing into patient number one's room, and before even giving them an opportunity to speak, I was on to patient number two. Patient number two was an 85-year-old sweet little old lady. We'll call her Evelyn. And as little old ladies like to do, she had created a grocery list of sorts of the 6 things that she had hoped to talk to me about. She had waited 6 months for her visit, a travesty of itself. And as I walked into the room, I watched this little old Evelyn pull out her long rectangular piece of paper from her purse. I knew this was not going to be any short visit. It was in that time that I curtly said something to Evelyn that I vow to never ever say to a patient again, and that is, Evelyn, I'm very sorry, but today we'll only have time to address one issue. You'll need to make an appointment to address the other issues if you wish. As I rushed off to my meeting with the suits, I looked through the large glass windows of the boardroom meeting, and I couldn't help but peer out and see Evelyn gingerly, step by agonizing step, barely make it to her vehicle. It was in that moment that I wondered to myself, what if those other 5 issues that she had waited 6 months to talk to me about would take her life before I next saw her? What had happened to me? Who had I become? I had just prioritized a meeting to generate another insurance reimbursement, patient, over the care of sweet Evelyn. Something had to change. Enter direct primary care.